Welcome back, guys, and this is Life with Steely. And guys, we are here again with another reaction video. Guys, I'm super excited for this one because today we're gonna be listening to Steely Dan, and the song is called "Don't Take Me Alive." All right, guys. With that being said, I let the song play all the way through, and then I give my comments at the end. So, guys, I need you to sit back, relax, and watch me react. Guys, ever since I first heard "Reeling in the Years," I've been hooked on Steely Dan ever since. You know what I mean? Like, I count on them every time I listen to them to give me great music. And that's how much I love Steely Dan, man. Like, Steely Dan is that... you know what? I can honestly say this, and I don't say it all the time. There are certain bands that I do say, like Led Zeppelin or Queen or the Beatles. But I can honestly say... And I've heard quite a few, and I ain't gonna sit here and say I heard all of them now, but I heard quite a few Steely Dan songs, but I've never heard a bad Steely Dan song. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think one exists. You know what I mean? Because all of them, to me, been Johnny Blaze fire. That's why I keep coming back. If I found a bad song, I probably wouldn't have been coming back so much, but nah, the music is great, man. I love it. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the video.
Pedestrian, I know you're out there with rage in your eyes and your megaphones, saying all is forgiven, mad dog surrender. How can I answer? A man of my mind can do anything. I'm a the evil crown, the lies and the laughter. I hear my inside, the mechanized hum of another world, where no sun is shining, no red light flashing. Here in this darkness, I know what I've done. I don't wanna shoot no one.
my God, this was so Johnny Blaze Fire. It caught me off guard for a second because, like, Steely Dan is another one of those groups that, first of all, the guitar play, oh my God, it was absolutely insane. Like, I absolutely thought that was Johnny Blaze Fire by itself. But the whole thing was Johnny Blaze Fire. And what I was beginning to say is Steely Dan is one of those bands, those groups, that duo, that their music is so fire that I could just sit there and just listen to the music. It's like I can literally sit there and listen to the music by itself and just be mesmerized by it. And then the vocal, oh my God, sounds so smooth. That's why my eyes light up when I heard him sing it. I was like, oh my God, sounds so smooth. So you have the hypnotizing music, the memorizing vocals. But as I'm sitting here getting in a trance, just going into the Steely Dan zone, not the auto zone, not the get in the zone, auto zone.
Get in the zone, auto zone.
I'm talking about the Steely Dan zone. Then I'm late. I'm sorry. You know, sometimes, you know, the elevator don't go all the way up to the top floor. The crayon is always not the brightest and the pencil is not the sharpest. But then I started listening to the lyrics and I was like, what? You know what I mean? Because Steely Dan tells a story too. You know, because sometimes I'm not going to lie to you, I'm human. I have to listen to Steely Dan 3 and 4 times, you know? Because, like, the first initial reaction, I'd be like, oh, my God, the music is just so fire. You know, I just love it. And then I hear the vocals, and I just loving the way they sound. And then I key in on the lyrics. I was like, oh, shit, he was telling the story the whole time. You know, sometimes it's vice versa. Sometimes I get right in, I hear the storytelling rap from the beginning, and then I just key in on that. And then sometimes it's the opposite, like this right here. You know what I mean? So, like, yeah, Steely Dan. You know, I had a, back when I first started, before I started my channel, I wanted to kind of see how these reaction videos are being done. You know, I wanted to kind of learn before I jumped into doing my reaction. And so there's people that I watch in the beginning, and I love today, and I love all the reactors, but there were a couple of them that I really keyed in on to kind of like learn how to do this for myself. And that was definitely Rob Squad reaction, because I love their personality. You know, I love how they do things. Shout outs to them. And then there is, oh my God, I can't believe I'm having the brain fart. I forgot his name. I think it's like Jamil, aka Jamal. And I remember watching his reaction, or not, it wasn't even a reaction. He was just talking about the top 5 bands that he loved. And I remember that he had Rush in there. I definitely remember Rush. And he had the Grateful Dead in there. And I remember he had Steely Dan. And I remember this is before I started doing reactions to Steely Dan. And I didn't really know who they were, you know? And I was like, you know, Steely Dan, like, who's Steely Dan? Why would he put Steely Dan in his top 5? You know what I mean? And then now that I've listened to Steely Dan and reacted to them myself and listened to the music and heard the music, now I can see why he has Steely Dan in his top 5, man. Because like they got a long list of music. As I'm looking through their albums and their playlists, they got a lot of music, man. And they got a lot of Johnny Blaze Fire music. And I'm still just at the beginning. That's the thing that blows my mind. I'm still at the beginning. So I still got a long ways to go. But I'm enjoying this journey going on listening to Steely Dan, though. So, guys, with that being said, please go ahead and drop your comments down below on feature songs so I can do feature reactions to them. And on top of that, guys, if you're loving the music, if you're loving the reaction, more importantly, if you're loving the music, make sure you go ahead and hit that like, share, and subscribe button. And come back here tomorrow when we'll be doing another reaction video. Who am I going to be reacting to? I don't know. That's up to you guys to drop those comments down below. All right, guys, I'm about to get out of here and film another video. So with that being said, guys, when you see this little face, I need you to sit back, relax, and watch me react. All right, guys, I'll see you on the next video.
Let it go, make my body go. Make our bodies higher and higher.